Dustin is in Dunkirk, Maryland. Hi, Dustin. Welcome to the Ramsey Show.
Hey, Dave. How are you, Anthony? How are you guys?
Better than we deserve, sir. How can we help?
Hey, I'm a person who's letter, so if my words are mumbled, just let me push through. I currently owe $20,000 on my last loan, and I'll be debt free. CarMax today offered me $26,000. I love my truck, but I want to be debt free more. My parents and my friends are like, keep the truck, don't worry about the debt. But I wanted to call you guys and get your opinion.
Wow. How old are you?
37, sir.
What's your household income?
117,000.
Okay. And your only debt is $20,000 on this truck.
Yeah, yes, sir.
And you love the truck.
Yes, but I want to be debt free.
Oh, I want you to be debt free. So I disagree with your family or whoever it is that says don't worry about the debt. Anthony, we worry about the debt.
Absolutely. I do worry about the debt. But
you got a great income and you love this truck. Why don't you reach over and knock it out in the next few months?
Yeah, absolutely. Because here's my fear. You'll sell the truck, go buy you a car for $6,000, and you won't be happy. And I think...
And you'll buy another truck in 2 years.
Exactly. You know, so if you have the money, $20,000 with $117K grosses, I mean, you're bringing in about 85 as a single person.
Right.
You can have this thing paid off.
Minimum every 2 weeks. But I guess my thing is, right now, I'm home in Maryland, so that's why I get Dunkirk, but I live in New York.
Okay, but how fast can you pay it off?
Yeah.
Because of my line of work, I cannot get a side job.
You don't need a side job.
I can pay it off by the end of the year.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. I mean, 10 months.
Yeah.
That's $2,000 a month. You ought to be able to do that. You probably will actually do it a little bit faster because you hate debt.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll probably go on beans and rice a little deeper. It sounds like you're single.
Yes.
Okay, which means you don't have to talk anybody into this.
Nope.
You just go on beans and rice. You can just say, I now have no life until the truck is paid. Because I love this truck enough, I'm going to give up lifestyle for 8 to 10 months to be able to keep it and knock it out. And next time we get ready to do something like this, we'll just save up and pay for it because you're committed to no debt, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So you're saying keep
I would keep it since you like it.
Yes.
Yeah. I drove my Raptor this morning. I like it enough to give up 10 months of lifestyle to get to keep it.
Yeah. And lifestyle, Dustin, I'm gonna challenge Dave on 2,000. I'm gonna stretch it to $3,000 a month. You know, because I think that hearing you as a single person, the only expensive thing you should have is your rent, and so everything else, bro, you're eating at home. You're not going out on dating. Yeah.
Anthony, I'm cash flowing college.
Oh,
okay.
That's $1,840 every 2 months, but I get reimbursed through my agency. So
I retract that then.
Sorry to.
There's an added piece of mathematics. Yeah. Okay, I'm with you.
Yeah.
So, hey, man, I'm proud of you. You're doing good stuff. If you want to sell your truck, you can.
Yeah.
But I think within 24 months, you'll be back into a truck very similar to that you pay cash for. And I wouldn't go through all that gyration to end up in the same place 3 years from now.
Yeah, I agree.
And so far, I paid all $60,000 since October 2019, and I just started back my TSP because it's been almost 2 years.
You started back your TSP.
Yes, sir. Because it's been almost two years, and you said if you can't pay your debt off within 2 years, start it back up.
Oh, 2 to 3 years. 2 to 3 years. If you're going to do this, I'd stop the TSP for 8 more months. But. Yeah. But, I mean, it's not – you're fine. You're going to be all right. Because here's the thing about you. You've got 2 or 3 things that are going on. One is you're teachable. 2 is you've decided to not borrow money anymore.
Yeah.
And 3 is you're being very intentional and thoughtful about every move with money.
Yes. Yeah.
You're not you're not wandering around. There's not a bunch of chaos in your life. You're not making this up as you go. You're not being impulsive. You're being very intentional. Intentionality – I mean, when we do stupid stuff, all of us, is when we're just not paying attention.
Yes, absolutely.
But when you are saying, I have a goal, and is this congruent with my goal? No, then I'm not doing it. When you have that boundary in your life that's not aligned to your goal and not aligned to where I want to be when I grow up, so to speak, then that gives you the ability to go kill it.
Yeah, and absolutely, Dave. And here's the thing I want people to hear. Dave and I are not saying, yes, we like car payments. What we're saying is there's two things. One is less than 50% of his income, and he can pay it off within the next 2 years. And so because of those two things there, it's like, okay, you can keep it if you want to. But if he wanted to sell it, he could, but he likes the car, and he'll be right back there in 2 years.
Yeah, it's not going to be a if this was going to be a 7-year thing or something, and this knocked off half of it, I would do it. Yeah. But it's you've got everything done, and I would temporarily stop your TSP again. I'd tighten that budget as tight as you can do it, and that 8 to 10 month mark by the end of the year, that's where I would be with this. So well done, sir. Yeah, very well done.
Dave, let's talk about it though. He's cash flowing college.
That's neat.
I mean, I was like,
don't drive by that.
Yeah, let's not miss that one, America. Yeah. He's not making any excuses. He is being intentional. He doesn't rack up any more debt. He's ready to get out of debt. I love that, man. Keep that going.
You know, there's something to that. I mean, it sounds kind of mean, and I guess it is, but the amount of whining that is going on in our culture. The wussification of America.
I knew Dave.
The amount of whining that people do, making excuses, and blaming some other outside force for their inability to get up off their assumptions and go do something, is astronomical. It's unprecedented. The level of whining. Are there real barriers? You betcha.
Absolutely.
You betcha.
Yes. Yeah.
And you know, are there real things that are out there? Yeah. Yes. Are they keeping you from winning? Not nearly as much as your belief that you can't win.
No. You know what, Dave? I say this. The greatest enemy to our success is our excuse.
Yeah.
That's it. It's not the government. It's not the things out there. Are there real issues out there that could prevent some moving forward? Absolutely. But the greatest enemy to Anthony O'Neal succeeding is myself and my excuses.
Yeah, because I take one little possible excuse and I give it the weight of 1,000 pounds, and it was a 2-pound weight.
Right.
Okay, so shut up.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's what I have to tell my little drama queen self. You know, shut up. Stop your freaking whining. Roll up your sleeves. Get up like he's doing.
Yeah.
Leave the cave, kill something, and drag it home.
Absolutely.
You know, this is up to you. Your destiny is more in your control than it is in control of the Democrats or the Republicans or whatever thing you want to watch on the stupid news. Turn off the news, shut up, and go make you a life. I mean, that is really the formula. And that's what this guy's doing, and that's how I know he's going to win. We call it intentionality, but that's what it is. He's just not going to accept anything except winning.